Thanks. My dad has this saying, if it's free, it's for me. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. And actually, everyone is in luck because there are numerous free things going on each weekend right here in Providence that you might not know about. So joining me this morning is Providence Mayor David Cicilline to tell us about some of these events. Good morning. Thanks for coming to the Roadshow.
Good morning. Great to be back.
You know, one of the things that everybody knows about is water fire, but there's so much more than just water fire. Tell me what's coming up.
Yes, we began this initiative several years ago called the Neighborhood Performing Arts Initiative. And then what it does is it brings performances of wonderful arts and cultural organizations to all the neighborhoods of our city. Dance and theater and music, and it happens in all the city's neighborhood parks. You know, opera on the Hill, singing at St. John's Park, films at the Dexter Training Ground, performances in most of our neighborhood parks. And what it is it's an opportunity for people to hear great music, to see great dancing, to see great theater. But instead of coming into downtown, we've brought it out to the neighborhoods of the city. And for many residents, it really is, for some of them, the first time they've been in their neighborhood park. So it introduces them to our wonderful neighborhood park system. It introduces them to great music, and it gives families the opportunity to enjoy the rich arts and cultural opportunities that our city has for free. And so just last night I was in St. John's Park. There were families, you know, senior citizens, kids, you know, all sitting there listening to great Italian music, walking, and then, you know, they leave there and they go have dinner or they do something. But if they can't do that, it's just a free activity for families. And, you know, in this economy where people are struggling, I think it's really important to be sure that everyone knows about this. If you go to the city website, providenceri.com, it has all of the schedule of all the events throughout the city. This program goes through August 18th, so I really encourage people take advantage of these wonderful free programs and enjoy the beautiful parks in our city and the great arts and cultural activities.
And you know, one of the other things that I was thinking is not only do you have the opportunity to connect with your family and maybe neighbors who you haven't seen in a while, but it kind of has a resounding effect because, you know, if you go down to the park and you see, you know, there's a restaurant in the area that you haven't tried before, maybe you'll go there even beyond this initiative through August 18th. Is that kind of what you wanted to do?
Absolutely.
As well?
It's in addition to providing wonderful evenings for people and wonderful performances for people to enjoy, it also encourages people to, after they go to the performance or before, to maybe stop in a retail shop or stop and have something to eat, so to support our local businesses. Last night there was a woman who moved back to Providence from out of state off of Atwells Avenue, and she said, you know, I heard this music coming out of my window. I dropped my boxes, you know, I'll unpack later. I wanted just to enjoy this neighborhood, and it was a great way for her to meet some of her neighbors, but also to hear great music.
You know, I have to turn to Pete because I want to check on this weekend's weather, but real quick, what are like 2 events happening this weekend? This
weekend on Friday, there's a performance in the North End in Hopkins Park. There are it's a film performance at the Dexter Training Ground in the Armory District. The exact time and schedule, again, if people go to providenceri.com, you'll see all the events through August 18th.
Great. Providence Mayor David Cicilline, thanks for coming in. And you can check also for a full list of these events, foxprovidence.com, where we've linked that site.